And you hear on 10 Tampa Bay News, we do have breaking news on the future home of the Tampa Bay Rays. Within the last hour, leaders at Hillsborough College approved plans setting the framework for a Major League Baseball stadium on the school's Dale Mabry campus.
And if it goes to plan, that would bring the team that has long played in St. Pete to Tampa. So I want to show you this right here. This is where it would go. But remember this. The vote was on a non-binding memorandum of understanding, so it outlines framework for redevelopment.
And as you're looking at this map right here, you can see it's right next to Ray J. and Steinbrenner Field. 10 Tampa Bay News reporter Kristen Barbarisi got a hold of those documents, joins us live from that area. And Kristen, this would bring more than a stadium to the area.
That's right. It would bring hotels, restaurants. It would also keep the HCC campus here at the Dale Mabry site, just in a much more condensed area. But the CEO of the Rays called this the early innings of this planning process. As you mentioned, it is a non-binding memorandum that they passed today, but it does pave the way for a final agreement to be drafted. This memorandum that we got a hold of outlines a potential redevelopment of this entire campus area, broken into three main parts: new college facilities, a Rays baseball stadium, and a large mixed-use district with things like housing, hotels, retail, and parking. Under the proposal, HCC would keep control of a dedicated college district in the southwest corner of the property where new academic buildings would be built. The rest of the roughly 113-acre site would be leased to the Rays for at least 99 years for the stadium and surrounding development. The agreement does not finalize a funding plan, and it does not spell out how property taxes would work. The CEO of the Rays says this project will create about 12,000 new jobs and generate over $30 billion in economic impact.
I enjoyed the comment from the citizen who shared that this should be a community conversation, and we agree with that. And over the course of the next few days and weeks, we will share more with the community as we envision this partnership, which is just that, a partnership between a rejuvenated Hillsborough College, the broader community, the county, the state, and the region, and of course the Tampa Bay Rays.
This morning, Governor Ron DeSantis expressed support for this project. He said he has spoken with the HCC president about it, but he reiterated that the state will not be funding any of the stadium construction, though he did say they could help in other ways.
If we can be helpful and kind of, facilitating some of this, for example, we have a facility on that property, the Department of Juvenile Justice. They've been planning to leave for a long time, so they are going to leave that area. So that could open up, some stuff for HCC or for some of this. So there's a lot of different things. We could also help with infrastructure so that we don't have bad traffic jams getting in.
Rays officials held a press conference after the meeting today. We pressed them on the funding. We'll have those details coming up at 6. As for a timeline, there's now 180 days to get that final agreement all sketched out. And the Rays reiterated today they want to have this all done and constructed in time for opening day of 2029. Live in Tampa, Kristen Barbarisi, 10 Tampa Bay News.